And as the referee chains the door closed, you are locked into the Steel Cage Lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your co-host for the evening. I am the only tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the provider, the head of the table, the Sicilian Savage, the Nightmare Doctor, and joining me shortly will be my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. Main event Shane Uso is in Yo City.
Wait a second. Isn't this Wednesday night tailgate? Just we were doing a Tuesday night this week? What the fuck?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is not main event Shane
wait,
Uso.
hold on. Where's Sarge? Where's Jai? I got the doc tonight? What the hell?
I've been looking for Sarge for 2 years. What are you
Well, I've been looking at him for 2 weeks. He's too busy. Got freaking deviated septum surgery.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, he did.
If you've heard before, this is the Sunday Night Crapper who is joining us tonight. Crapper,
Good.
thank you for joining us tonight on the Steel Cage Lounge on this Tuesday evening during NXT.
It is a pleasure to join you, Doc. I got the call. I had to sub in. Excuse me if I have a little bit of a cough. Still, I'm getting over like some weird flu thing from last week.
Yeah, me too. It's going around all right.
It is, but I am hanging strong here. You know, at least I'm not one of those 15 people who died in the stampede at the Maha Kumbh Fest festival in India.
Oh,
and yes, I said the Kumbh Fest. I don't want to say mispronounce that. You know.
I've seen them mispronounce enough words on Tuesday night main event and Friday night tights on YouTube. So
yes, it's definitely a little interesting, but we're here. I'm getting ready for what I was told to get ready for here. So we'll see if that actually works out or not. I don't know.
we'll find out. Speaking of YouTube, though, you could still find the Steel Cage Lounge on your preferred podcast provider, whether that be Apple, Spotify, Google. But now you can find us on YouTube.
Oh wow! That's an upgrade.
Yes, I am. You will find right now. I am in the midst of uploading Royal to get you caught up for Royal. I'm uploading. Sadly, I do not have all the audio from our old episodes, but whatever audio I had, I'm going to try to upload some older episodes, keep uploading the new episodes, so you'll be able to partake in the Steel Cage Lounge on YouTube as well. And eventually, hopefully, my goal, before the end of the year is maybe try to do some live streaming and maybe do the switch over to video at some point. But we shall see what happens.
That is a high upgrade. Anything more than I would have ever done. You see what happened? Let me look at this. Shane all of a sudden brings on a sponsor, and next thing you know, we're upgrading to YouTube.
We're upgrading to YouTube.
So this is it's well done.
Who knows what happens next? Will be on Rumble.
Jesus, for the Royal Rumble
and Kick.
Oh my god! I think my line tonight was the great Joe Trapea had sent me some stuff, and he says to me, "I filled out my profile." I said, "Your MySpace profile?" And I asked him, "What'd you put? 47 MPA?"
He has one friend. It's Tom.
Yes. I thought it was pretty ingenious. Mrs. Crapper was laughing, and he was just happy that Mrs. Crapper was laughing. Turned him on a little bit.
Have you been watching NXT tonight?
I have not. The little Crapper was just finished her saxophone lesson, so that took priority here. So
God
that
bless
was.
You. Well, is it that bad
tonight?
No. NXT is usually pretty good.
I heard that Bianca Belair was going to be on NXT tonight.
Yes, that is the main event. They're coming down to the ring right now. I'll do results while that match is going on. Naomi and Bianca Belair are defending their women's tag team titles against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Oh wow, they still have the tag team titles.
Yes, they still have the tag. Well, it was won by Bianca and Jade, and now it's and Naomi stepped in to take.
While Jade is doing what exactly right now?
She's hurt in parentheses.
Yes, because she can't wrestle.
She
Because that's what we figured out. She, even after all the training, she still can't wrestle. For all the wrong that Tony Khan has done, that's one of the ones he got right.
why didn't he train her before pushing her?
Well, I mean, she looked more over there than she does in WWE. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's because again, when you're the biggest fish in the smallest pond. That's what Grayson Waller and Austin Theory gave Obafemi the rundown and told him, you're the big fish down here, but once you get called up and find yourself in catering for 6 weeks, then you can go back to selling shirts on the independents. And Ethan Page just defeated Cedric Alexander.
Poor Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander can flat out go, and this guy can't even get a sniff. It's so sad. Closest sniff he got was becoming part of the Hurt Business.
Well, he was. Shelton Benjamin asked him. His contract was up, and Shelton Benjamin told him, "Come to AEW, and we'll put together the Hurt Business again with Lashley." And he said no, and went back to NXT.
I don't blame him.
And remember who he's married. Remember who he's married to.
Yes.
Yeah, I've brought that up before.
This is true.
Okay, the other 3 matches we had tonight. Bailey and Julia defeated Cora and Roxy.
Can we talk about that for a brief second here?
Sure.
Can we talk about the downfall of somebody's looks?
Oh,
Bailey. Bailey was the GOAT.
Okay, I'm just waiting to see the call-in button light up and see Tyback's name in a second.
She was the GOAT. She was A1. She was the hall pass. And what did she do to herself? Between the snake tattoo on her hand, the half-shaved head. I mean, the only thing going on for her is still her behind, but that's even become like too big, if that's possible. It's just, I don't know. It's so sad. So sad. Somebody bring back Alexa Bliss ASAP.
Well, Alexa Bliss was supposed to come back.
Yeah, I know.
And then
not like a contract.
Well, the Wyatt Six got moved to SmackDown, and they're off TV. Like, why have they been off TV for a month? Well, one of them is hurt. I go, okay, one of them is hurt. There's 4 more of them.
That whole thing has turned into a complete and utter waste. I don't know what's worse, the rebooking of the Wyatt Six or our lovely new AEW faction that has ruined the entire company.
Oh, we'll get into that. Trick Williams was disqualified in his match against Wes Lee, and then Shotzi Blackheart lost her title match against Fallon Henley.
Can you explain to me why Trick Williams keeps becoming a main eventer? Like, I have now watched, I think, at least 10 matches of his, and it's just not good. He's not good in the ring.
I think he's got, Hulk Hogan. He's got charisma.
Charisma?
I think he's got charisma. I think he gets a good reaction out of the NXT crowd. Now, whether that translates to the main roster is something that you're just going to have to see what happens once they call him up.
I don't, he doesn't have a gimmick. He's there.
Trick Willie. That's his gimmick.
I don't know. All I know is Trick Willie can't wrestle. And
he played cornerback for South Carolina. That's his gimmick.
All right, all right, all right. I don't know. I have, I don't know. I have rather see Ethan Page be the champion than him personally, but that's just me. He has not done it for me since even his first reign. Like I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But I also at the same point I will say with honesty I have not watched everything he's done. So I can't be a rush to judgment.
So that is NXT tonight. I have
Now,
got so
what was this thing that Shane told me that I had to have loaded up the Royal Rumble from 2008 for tonight?
yes, that's our that's the what we're gonna watch when NXT ends here.
Okay. I did load up my YouTube profile on my TV so that I can hit the button and watch the Rumble with you on YouTube.
I don't know what
I,
time stamp you have, but I'm at 2:46 even.
all right, hold on.
I'll double check to make sure it's
Is that
that because I'm
using the YouTube video? As I did not pay for to reboot Peacock here yet.
and we do not recommend that. I just want to reach out to Ari Emanuel and
At the 246 mark would be the Undertaker has already made his entrance, and Shawn Michaels will be coming out next.
well, I've got Michael. Yeah, I've got. I think I have that at Michael Buffer. We'll get caught up
Well, I have
here.
Michael Buffer right at the beginning.
There we go. Okay, we'll figure it out once we get in there. We're getting Naomi's entrance here. I've got. So I didn't know what you wanted to talk about, Crapper. So I just downloaded every result from the past week. So,
I mean, I think the only thing, at least for me, that is of talkability so far is the promo to end last night.
oh, okay. Well, let me just run down the results then quick from Monday Night Raw.
Sure.
There's only four matches. By the way, yeah, NXT is at center stage tonight. Talk about coordination. State Farm Arena, aka the Phillips Arena, Atlanta, Georgia. War Raiders defeated Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. Just an aside there. How about when McDonough's head snapped off the table last night?
How did he come out of it with a punctured lung and two broken ribs? How about a broken neck?
He did. Well, if you watch it, his shoulders hit the table and his head bounced off that plastic thing.
But oh my God, how he didn't die, I don't know.
Yeah, that is one. Well, yeah, he must have broken the rib and it must have punctured his lung. So
yeah, but a good match. It was a good match.
Oh yeah. That's you can get two big guys and two little guys to put on. You can get a good match out of something like that. Yeah, the War Raiders are used to working with little guys. Yeah. I think they've thrown the Young Bucks around in Ring of Honor frequently. So,
as this match begins, I just want to mention a couple quick things. Number one, at what point can somebody get Naomi the proper colored leggings to wear with her outfits?
She actually matches Bianca pretty well. They've got the yellow and the purple.
No, but I was not her ring gear, like the tights, her little they all the women wear some sort of legging or tight or fishnet that's supposed to match close to their body color. Naomi's are just red.
Oh, maybe she wants. I don't know if she wants to offset or she's trying to match. I don't know if she's trying to match her hair, but yeah, okay, they're red. So
yeah, I don't know. It's just it does not. It looks like her skin looks like three different colors here. I'm like, what are you doing?
Jimmy picked them out.
Oh, maybe Jimmy should teach her how to wrestle. That's a separate story. We have two moves. A butt hit and a couple of hops.
That's two more than Sasha knows.
Well, this is true. Sasha can't even hit her own finisher properly. So
it's so bad.
But don't worry, CEO. That's all we're gonna get.
She's gotten worse since she left WWE.
Because she doesn't have to be good. There's no competition.
Exactly.
And don't worry, you're going to hear Dave Meltzer tell you that was a great 5-star match anyway, so it don't matter.
6 in the Tokyo Dome.
That's true.
All right, Rey Mysterio defeated Xavier Woods. By the way, the New Day is heels. They're doing a great job, by the way.
You mean Boo Day?
Boo Day.
Boo Day.
Their own families are turning on them.
It investors they try to get JBL. Was it last week?
Yeah. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defeated Bianca Belair and Naomi, so they're in line for a title shot when we determine a winner here tonight. And the main event, Drew McIntyre defeated Sami Zayn for the 12th time.
Yeah, it's because is that what we're looking forward to for a WrestleMania match here? Is another thing where Sammy gets finally his win?
Oh my God,
he finally got his win against Gunther last year.
Sammy's going to be the new streak.
Ugh, terrible. I'm sorry. What? And we got Bianca smacking her butt and doing a flip. Look at that. That's outstanding. Oh, that's a position. That's a position right there. That's what I like to see in a women's match. That kind of position.
Oh, and just to recap here, when using information on this site, please include the link www.profightdb.com. Yeah, so then after that match, Kevin Owens got involved or Cody came down, Kevin Owens got involved. Sammy went to hit Drew with the haluva kick. He missed, and he hit Cody. And Kevin Owens slapped him on the chest and walked out, and then Cody
cried
while he recovered, cut a promo, and CM Punk came out and
Cody cried. Yeah. Let's get that right. He cried.
He cried. Cody always cries. What are you talking about?
He's crying since AEW. It's pitiful. It's painful. The only thing worse than his crying is damn neck tattoo.
But yeah, well, the promo between him and CM Punk. So what did you? I thought it was a very good. I don't know if it's setting up anything.
I thought it was a very good promo. A little similar to the one they did last year with the whole idea of like, I'm your friend. We've been friends. I told your dad I would look out for you. And him basically being like, well, you haven't really looked out for me. It was a little bit of a rehash of that promo. I think that's the only thing I didn't like about that is because I feel like I've heard it before. Does it set up well for the Rumble? Yes. Does it foreshadow for Punk to pick Cody and beat him? Yes. Do I need to see Punk win the Rumble? No. I do not. I actually believe, unlike last year, the thought was it only could have been Cody or Punk to win the Rumble, and that was it. And there was going to be nobody else. And I actually believe Punk would have won the Rumble if he didn't get hurt. I don't know who's winning this year. Do we give it to Cena win it going out? And Cena uses it to go against Gunther? Does Punk win it? I don't think Roman's winning it. I think they're still going to go Roman Rock with it, which honestly at this point, I don't get it. Like there's no juice. The juice is done. The juice is loose. Remember, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. So I don't.
The Rock was back 2 weeks ago and acted like a completely different person.
I know, which I'm assuming was just a scam. It was just for the first night of Netflix. But the whole thing doesn't add up. I don't understand how The Rock is not taking the title off Cody and how Roman is not taking the title off Roman's not taking the title off Rock at WrestleMania. Like that, the story arc was there. It was all set up. It finishes everything that was left over from last year. And then we can start afresh and anew and everything's done. These bloodline storylines done. Roman has the title. And now it's about the title and not about the damn bloodline. And now we have a bloodline story that's basically stale at this point because nobody cares about the whole solo faction except for Jacob Fatu because he's just that good at what he does.
I
And
feel like Rock taking the title off Cody that's too much like twice in a lifetime.
right.
Right.
And
That's like
the ship sailed. It had to happen already.
When Rock took the title off Punk and then Cena and then he passed the title to Cena in that match that didn't live up to the match the year before.
Yes, this is true. But at least this would have completely said to Cody, like, I'm gonna get it back. Like it was foreshadowing, it was long-term storytelling. But to me, it had to end at the Rumble, at the last case scenario, that the match had to happen at the Rumble. And then Rock carries the title through. Like, I know we've already seen the play card, but at least that made sense to me.
Well, we don't even know if The Rock is going to be at WrestleMania.
No, we don't know. And that's part of the issue because if he's not there because he's filming something or doing something, then what is Roman doing there? What's Roman's match? Is he in a title match? Is he with Jacob? What's the deal?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a lot clearer after I'm still saying I was for some reason I'm still thinking Jay wins the Rumble.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm still going with Jay. And Jay challenges Gunther again.
Interesting. And then basically run a 6-man the Elimination Chamber of Punk, Roman, Fatu, Solo.
Yeah, to determine who's going to fight Cody on March the 1st in Saudi Arabia.
Interesting.
Terry Bollea wants Hulk Hogan to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Oh my God. That's so we can get Hulk Hogan booed out of the building again? No thanks.
That's why he didn't show up to Saturday night's main event.
But by the way, can Bianca cut her hair?
Oh my God! We were saying that back
right
when
now.
We were saying that back when Sarge was on the show.
It literally just wrapped around her own neck, like double time.
I know it's like her personality, but it's like, come on, even Bailey cut the ponytail after how many years?
Right. I mean, at some point, isn't the hubby a little annoyed with the fact that he has to go to bed and then it's all that hair?
Well, that's an extension. She has shoulder length hair. I don't know if you've ever watched the video that they posted where they did Thriller for Halloween. She has shoulder length hair. That's all an extension.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's all. She braids the hair and then they put on that. That's an extent. That and it must be a very good weave because no one's ever yanked it out.
Right.
Right.
Mrs. Crapper's statement was that she looks like Rapunzel. Oh, there she goes. She's down. This one used her big behind to knock her off. Up, and we're diving.
Dive.
At least she's got some nice Jordans on. I'll give her that.
Oh, Jakara, yeah. Yeah, these the Meta girls, I think they're ready. I don't know why they haven't.
I mean, they've looked decent in the ring here. I can't say there's anything wrong with this match.
Oh, this Lash Legend. Lash Legend, I forget who she wrestled against. She had like an 8-minute match for like, I forget, it was like main event, and it was so bad they had to edit it down to 4 minutes.
Wow.
And that was like 3 or 4 years ago, though. So she's gotten a lot better. I guess she used to play in the WNBA.
She's massive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, she's also dating Trick Williams. So.
Oh, there you go. So that's an interesting relationship right there. They both look almost identical with the hair. So, I mean, there you go.
So what'd you think of Saturday night's main event house show this week?
I actually did not watch it. I did not go through that, to be honest. Naomi just got hurt basically on that move because she completely shorted the power bomb. That wasn't good. Um, but I didn't. I saw the results, but I did not watch it. I was out and about on Saturday evening.
Real quick, the results were Rhea Ripley defeated Nia Jax. Braun Breaker defeated Sheamus for the 12th time.
Is Braun
Uh,
Breaker still the is he a
yes,
champion?
yes.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Which no, I mean nobody cares. Nobody cares. Honky Tonk Man, he is not.
He's like,
Rick Rude, after Warriors' feet got held at WrestleMania by Bobby the Brain, it is not. Nor is it Savage Steamboat to WrestleMania 3. It's just there's no too many titles. The whole point of the Intercontinental title was to be a boost to get people to hold that and move on to the world title. And now it's just a glorified mid card piece of garbage.
Here, Bollea said Saturday Night Main Event does not work anymore because it used to mean something back in the day. Yeah, it used to. Now, what? I said this when the WWE Network first opened up. They have cameras there for the house shows to record. All they got to do is press the live button. And I felt, they should just air the house shows every Saturday when they're doing them. And that's basically all they're doing is just turning on the cameras during the house show.
This is true.
Yeah.
Although I almost could have got, was it the one at the Coliseum? The whatchamacallit? It right about, I think right when the show started, I could have had seats right behind Michael Cole for $200 a ticket. I should have went. I could have sat right behind there, and I did not do that.
And you could have seen Kevin Owens package power bomb or package pile driver Cody Rhodes.
Yes, or more so, I could have just seen Jesse the Body do his thing.
I just got the finish here with Bianca pinning Jakara Jackson to retain the title. So I guess they're going to face Liv and Raquel at some point.
Exciting stuff there. That was. I mean, Naomi edit nothing to that match at all. Could we do a little better than Naomi? Like, I'd rather see Natalia than Naomi. I can explain this in 2 minutes. Interesting.
They killed the feed and
Yeah, I know this is terrible. Killed the feed. The thing didn't air as the advertisement. Oh, terrible producing there.
let me get out of here. Here, Terry Bollea wants to explain something while I'm getting to say, Terry, I didn't press the button fast enough. Crapper, have you talked to Terry Bollea before on the show?
I have not talked to Terry Bollea on the show.
I gotta tell
How
you,
are you,
I'm a
brother?
legend, brother. So that doesn't work for me, dude. You gotta push the button quicker, right, brother?
Terry, why do you have a duck as your profile picture?
Well, I gotta tell you, I mean, I deleted my own picture, and since this guy's yellow and red, I thought, like Hulkamania, brother.
So you're going to explain something about Saturday night's main event, but I pretty much have an idea what you're going to say. But yeah, Terry, go ahead and.
When I get him my Dodge Viper, dude, then I could go into the gimmick and yell, brother. Not right now because people like look at me and think I'm crazy, brother. I'm in the parking lot of a grocery store, dude. So 1 second. Actually, that kind of look at me right now as a fake. You know, I'll just start off by saying this, brother. Back in the days, Saturday night's main event, when we would wrestle on Saturday morning for the kiddies, brother, and Sunday morning for the kiddies, we'd go against like Brooklyn Brawler, dude, or like Barry Horowitz, or like Steve Lombardi,
Don't
or
forget about
fucking
Junkyard
jobbers,
Dog.
or fucking jobbers like that, brother. And we'd fucking showcase our skills, dude. And we would fucking beat the shit out of them, brother. And then you know what, brother? Then it culminated on Saturday night's main event, brother. Then you got to see fucking Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, or Hulk Hogan versus that fucking fairy, the genius, brother. But you know what? Or Earthquake, dude. I got to tell you, then it worked, brother, because it was like a little fucking it was like a little pay per view just for the kids on Saturday night's main event. If you have the gumption to stay awake, dude, because I know like a lot of kids used to fall asleep, brother. They used to have to tape the show, dude. They try to they try to stay up, like when you try to stay up for Santa Claus and you're fucking dozing off and shit, and it'd be like 11 o'clock. God damn it! When Saturday night's main event coming on, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep, brother. Set the fucking VCR, dude. Put the tape in and just hit record. I don't want to miss this shit, but it doesn't work anymore, brother. That was the special thing about that shit back in the days. Would you agree, Doc?
Yeah, that's the one thing about Saturday Night's Main Event. They used to have Saturday Night's Main Event to set up for WrestleMania. Well, it's because they did not have, Monday night. The Monday night
Good.
show was like basically a recap show of the house shows.
Right, it was. I'm not saying it was like whack and shit. I'm not saying it was horrible, dude. But you had like fucking Hillbilly Jan come out and shit on fucking Saturday morning. It was for the children, you know what I'm saying? It kind of should be still for the children. It should be big, giant motherfuckers like King Kong Bunny and fucking Hulk Hogan and Big John Studd and Andre the Giant. Instead, you got some fucking skateboarder looking motherfuckers, dude. You know? We should go back to the land of the giants, I think. That we should do that. And then we should also fucking turn it back the clock, and instead of the goddamn this guy versus that guy, just go back to like Barry Horowitz, Brooklyn Brawler, things like that. What do you think, rapper?
Terry, I got a question for you. I got a question
Shoot,
for you.
brother.
Now, I mean, we all love the Monday mornings, Saturday mornings of Todd Pettingale before he was on, WPOJ doing radio shows,
Right, dude.
But I got a question. I was watching a video of you on a Saturday night, main event, and I just want to know, how did it feel crawling and begging up the legs of Bad News Brown, and getting a good look at his lower area while you were crawling up his legs and for trying to get ready before he gave you a ghetto blaster.
I got to tell you, brother. I told Vince it doesn't work for me, brother, but he said it's good business, dude. But I got to tell you, fucking, where's that guy now, brother? Hulkamania was on top for years and fucking years, and that guy's shit, brother. That's right. He's the shit.
Did you also happen to take creative control after the honky tonk man hit shake rattle roll on you, and instead of hitting you,
No comment, brother.
he danced
No
around the
comment,
ring?
brother. I'm taking that shit to the grave. No comment, dude.
Okay, just checking, just checking. The honky
Yeah.
tonk man, he was able to do a little put a little heartbreak hotel on you.
Hey,
The one thing about Honky Tonk Man, brother, he held that fucking IC belt for a long time, dude.
well, that was, I guess, there's so much behind that story. Is that they wanted to put Steamboat over in that feud with Savage, and they give Steamboat the IC title, and then like 6 weeks later he asks for time off, and they're like, "We gave you the title. Why are you asking for time off?" So they were supposed to give it to Butch Reed, but Butch
I
Reed no showed the house show.
The natural.
Yeah, the natural Butch Reed was going to be the Intercontinental title. So
right,
Hogan was
brother.
in the back with Vince, and Vince was,
Smoking
saying, "Oh,
weed, dude.
I
That's
don't know
right.
who we're going to put the title on." And Honky Tonk Man's comes walking by, and Hogan says, "What about him?"
That's right, dude. I said, put it on fucking Honky, brother. But then he fucking takes it off with Ultimate Warrior with that fucking squash, dude. I said, if that motherfucker wrestles me, brother, and you make him squash me like that, Vince, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro. That's
Hey,
what I told Vince.
hey, Ultimate Warrior is one of the 6 people that pinned you clean, Hulkster.
Well, I went to go film some movies and shit. Hollywood is calling for Hulk Hogan,
You
brother.
had to film Suburban Commando.
Well, guys, I gotta go, brother. I'm back at my fucking mansion, and after that, Doc, you prick, I gotta go. I've just pulled up into the boathouse, brother.
All right,
I
Terry.
thought he pulled up down the block in Clearwater at his bar pub so we could have some wings and do some karaoke for the night.
Hogan's Beach Shop.
Yes,
That's
at
right,
Good
brother.
Lion.
Hogan's Beach, come by, do some fucking karaoke. This motherfucker asked for what'd you ask for the instrumental, brother? Remember the other day? Pointer Sister, some bullshit. Anyways, I gotta go. Peace out. What you gonna do when the Steel Cage Lounge runs wild on you? Terrible is out, brother.
Thank you, Terry. Our homeboy, Terry Bollea.
Wow. I wish I could have met him in person. Unfortunately, I've only met his manager at the Hogan Beach shop.
Jimmy. Oh yeah, Jimmy Hart.
No, it wasn't Jimmy Hart. It was another guy, like
Oh,
his actual real life agent manager guy was running the beach shop. I don't know who he was, but the guy was going on and on about everything. It is pretty cool in there. I will say that small little shop, but it's pretty cool looking at all the titles and everything.
yeah, that's what I've seen some pictures inside.
We drove by his house. House is on the water in Clearwater. Big ass trucks outside of it. It's very nice.
Yeah, Shane and I joked about doing like a wrestling road trip. We were going to go to the Ackworth Shoney's, which is owned by Scott Steiner. And then we were going to go to Jimmy Hart's Tiki Lounge, which he no longer owns, which I don't even think it's even there at that hotel. I think that hotel is
Oh,
actually.
Jimmy Hart looks great for his age.
Yeah. Can you believe that Jimmy Hart? I mean, Jimmy Hart used to be in a band called the Gentrys in the 60s.
Right.
And then became a wrestling manager. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
And then we had the Hogan Beach Shop and Full Sail University. But crap, let's figure out where I moved it up a little. I've got the Undertaker taking his hat off.
Undertaker taking his hat off. Hold on. Hats on. Hats off. All right, I'm good.
All right, so
Ready?
if you're on Peacock following me, I'm at 151.34. 151.34.
And if you're at YouTube, I'm at 230.
All right. We'll see how this goes. All right. So I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. And there we go. So we should be pretty close to synced up here. I don't think I've ever watched this Royal Rumble.
Oh, I saw this live.
Were you there?
I should say, not live there, but live on TV. I think I had the opportunity to go, if I remember, but I just didn't go.
Yeah, 2004 to 2008 was a sketchy time for me watching wrestling as I was in optometry school.
And now look at you.
Now I don't think I've missed an episode of Raw since like 2014.
I cannot say the same. I've missed many episodes of Raw. I've now read every result of every episode of Raw since 2000, God knows when. But
And I think number 2, since I've been, because I do this show every week, I want to, stay up on everything. So,
of course, as HBK is making his entrance here, we see the Rangers, a little Brian Leach jersey hanging in the rafters.
got two of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Oh shit! Oh, this is gonna be a problem using YouTube. It's gonna.
You have a commercial?
I got a 15-second. That's right. I'll fast forward. You're good. Yeah, a 15-second commercial of snap into a Slim Jim. At least Macho Man still lives in infamy.
Aren't they? There's supposed to be a commercial during the Super Bowl where someone is playing Macho Man Randy Savage with Antonio Banderas.
Hopefully not that clown guy who is all over YouTube. That him and his fake Dusty guy. I think
the Macho Verse.
Yeah. Controverse isn't bad, but the
I
Dusty guy
love,
needs to go.
I love the. How about the one where they're there with Jay Lethal?
Yes.
Jay, is this too much madness for you?
So you got Undertaker laying into Michaels here in the corner.
Yes, he's got him. Shawn Michaels is straddled on the top rope,
Yep,
taking the
and
kicks.
we're gonna have him act like Ric Flair and fly over that. And let's kick him on there. Up, and we hit our walls already. 30 seconds in, we've already had our cock hit.
Oh, that's that's a Undertaker should know better, because you get hung up like that. Yeah, he could get eliminated right here.
Also, I'm shocked. Like Undertaker at this point was like, it's 2008, but he still wasn't moving great in 2008. I think it wasn't bad, but he wasn't moving outstanding. And here he is trying to make that gigantic move and leap over the top, and it's just like, ugh, this is asking for him to be injured. Shit, like that's what broke him down.
Oh, Santino Morel. Wait, isn't Santino last until the final four? This, because I think the year before he was eliminated in 1 second.
Yes, it was that. It was right the year before or after it was eliminated very quickly.
Yeah, and then the next
And
year they let him stay all the way till the end as he eats a super kick there.
yep,
They're not going to throw him out immediately, are they? Yeah, they're okay. Well, that's the end of Santino. Holy shit.
bye Santino, and then up and almost, and there was Undertaker. But Santino lasts what about, is that 20 seconds?
Yeah, a little bit longer than
It's rare that number 3 lasts a while. Usually number 3, if 1 and 2 are good, number 3 is usually pretty gone.
Ric Flair won from number 3.
That's true, he did.
Yeah, Ric Flair won from number 3. Again, I've said this before. We watched that. You can find that one in our archives. That is unfortunately not one that I still have the audio for, that I can translate over to YouTube. But if you go back, watch the 1992 Royal Rumble, Bobby the Brain Heenan deserves an Academy Award for his performance. He is living and dying with every second that Ric Flair is in that match.
Those were good Rumble years. I still love the Rumble though. I forgot. I guess was it 90? Which is the one where Savage tries to pin Yokozuna? Is that 93?
Oh, yeah. I think it's the year. Yeah, Savage and Yokozuna are the last two
right.
left.
And
yeah,
Savage decides to try to pin him, and then Yokozuna presses him over the top rope, kicking out to win.
The Great Khali, who now enters the match and makes Undertaker look spry.
Yes. Up, and there's the chop.
The Punjabi prison match.
This is so bad. Some big boots from a guy in pants that don't even fit him. Like, he doesn't even have a belt. He doesn't have, like, how are these pants staying on him?
Oh my God! Listen, the New York crowd is vicious. They're chanting, "You can't wrestle."
Yep. Because they don't want anything to do with this. Cully's back is just awful to watch too. He always has this sweat mark down the middle of his spine. Whatever that thing is on the back. I don't know if that's like a birthmark or a surgery, a scar. Like, I don't even know what that is. Maybe he took like a Punjabi whipping.
Thank God he's gone.
And they're up and goodbye. He came full out of the ring, right? Probably broke a leg doing it.
And Undertaker and Shawn Michaels still going at it here. Granted, this is like 10 years after they did Hell in a Cell.
Right. Up. Oh, we got Hardcore Holly.
Bob's Spark Plug Holly.
One of the stiffest wrestlers in the ring in history. If not the stiffest wrestler.
The stiffest wrestler.
Like, just was out to hurt people. I don't know how somebody didn't give him shit and like knock his ass out in the ring. Oh.
It's amazing to think that because he came up from Smoky Mountain,
Yes.
and he was Jim Cornette's, I think, top heel. He was Hollywood Bob Holly or something like that.
We still have the platinum blonde hair here.
He used to have long hair, and now he has
At that point, yes. And now we have the short hair.
Well, he kept the platinum blonde hair was when was him and Bart Gunn formed the Midnight Express.
Yep. Oh, Michael's almost on the way out here. He's trying to get him out. Or hold on. By the way, if you ever watch back to, I guess it was when Michaels won the Rumble before WrestleMania, is it 12? I guess it is. And
12, yeah, 12 was when he fought Bret Hart. Yeah.
yes, so when he hangs over the rope and like they think he hits the floor and he doesn't actually hit the floor. And like that was the
that's
first
11.
time.
That's 11,
11
when he fights Diesel. Yeah,
Yes. And but what's funny is that you look at it now and you look how people have perfected the idea of going almost over and doing a pull up on the rope. And you watch him do it at the end of that Rumble, and he literally almost screws it up.
Yes.
Like his foot is that close from having 2 feet touching because he can't get the power to get himself back flipped over.
Well, I think. Well, look at Morrison there. Grab that top rope and flip right back over. I think his foot actually grazes, but they say, oh, he's not. They use that stupid rule. Oh, he's not eliminated because only 1 foot touched the floor. I don't care if it's 1 foot, 2 foot, your back, your fucking head.
Something touches the floor.
Yeah, you fly out and you touch the ground, you're out.
Plus, they purposely did it on the far side where the camera wasn't, so nobody could really see it.
Right. Yeah, they did the same thing 2 years before when Brett and Luger fell out. Even though because Brett's a perfectionist, he timed it so they both landed out at the same time. But they also did it on the far side, so in case one of them hit first, they could always not show that footage and say, oh, just they both hit the ground at the same time.
Just like the Hulk Hogan Paul Orndorff steel cage match.
Yes.
When Orndorff was technically did win that match. Michael's busted open here. And now Tommy Dreamer, go figure. Michael's busted open, and look who's in the match. Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer.
And then we got a nice little Tommy Dreamer chant from the crowd.
It must be some holdovers from Philadelphia came up to Madison Square Garden.
And let's see, is Johnny TV going to be gone here?
Johnny TV. Oh, God.
Fucking terrible. Talk about a guy whose career went to nothing.
I'll tell you, here's a guy, a guy who's, he's $1 million in the ring, but never learned to cut a promo.
No. And also never fully put on the muscle that he probably should have.
Oh, real quick, I forgot the last 2 results from the Saturday Night's main event, in case you've been hanging on for that before Terry Bollea showed up. Braun Strowman defeated Jacob Fatu by DQ, and Gunther retained against Jey Uso.
I did see the aftermath of the Strowman Fatu match, though, and they made Fatu look like $1 million. $1 million. When you hear him the crowd going one more time, asking your heel to completely destroy Strowman, you know you're on the right track.
Look, it's Drax the Destroyer.
But the best is everybody cheers him. Another guy who couldn't wrestle. The only thing Batista did was cut funny promos of Eddie Guerrero.
He just, if you hear the people talk about it, like, Batista was like so close to being released because he did not love the business, and then he just became friends with Triple H. They put him in Evolution, and
then a thumbs down, and next thing you know, there he goes.
Yeah, because the moment he got his ticket out of wrestling into acting, he was more than happy to ride that train to Hollywood.
As everybody said, and the once great wrestling writer Mr. Tito often wrote, he was a hoss, and Vince McMahon loved his hosses.
And then we said about that. We had great Khali in there, and they got Omos, and you talk about these tall guys, and like these tall guys, people want to see. People have that might have worked like 50, like 30, 40 years ago. Oh my God, Hornswoggle, Dylan Postel. Why do I feel like Hornswoggle's going to be in here for longer than he deserves?
It's all right. Hornswoggle's still a better wrestler than Will Ospreay. So there you go.
He's going to go underneath the ring.
See, here's the problem, and you're absolutely right. 20 years ago, I shouldn't say 20 years, 30 years ago, it was about size. It wasn't about people who could move necessarily. It was about these larger than life personalities. Then we wanted guys who were large but could move, and that's a good mix.
Dude, like the Undertaker, like Kane, who have a
Right.
good decent move set, but then you
Versus-
have guys like Omos and Braun Strowman
who can't move. They're terrible.
And the great Khali, and you can even go back to Kurgan, and like
they're good as the classic heel. They're a good classic heel. Like, I don't need Braun Strowman to be a face. Braun Strowman should just be a heel that's a monster that gives, a nice, fight to somebody on a off-month pay-per-view for a title. That's what they're good for. Like a Mark Henry.
Even the Big Show. They're good to put someone. They're good to establish. Then they put someone over. But then what do you do with them? Is who did we just get? Who the hell is that?
I see brown pants. Who is that?
Oh, is that Chuck Palumbo? Yes.
Holy crap.
That's biker Chuck Palumbo.
Billy and Chuck.
Yeah, biker Chuck Palumbo.
That is I did not realize that at first. That is terrible.
Yeah, he was coming down to the ring on a motorcycle like the Undertaker.
But I think my point I was trying to get at was like AEW's gone too far the other way, because now we have guys with no size who just flip around and do nothing there's no promo ability. I mean, and then the guys who have size that actually could go, we don't get to see them. And I think that's what's concerning.
Yeah, but the thing is, then what do they do with these guys like I said, like Strowman and Omos? What do they do? So once they put their guy, what's the use for them? They're not over. Nobody wants to really see them hold a title. So what do? They turn them into a fucking comedy act.
Yes.
And then once people laugh at him, you can't take him seriously. And when you can't take him seriously, then you got to just get rid of him.
Oh, here we go.
Jamie.
We're just bringing out all of the current writers for WWE and AEW.
Jamie Noble.
Up now, we're going to take the story arc from SmackDown and put it in the Rumble because Palumbo beat up Jamie Noble
from West Virginia.
I think it's funny at night now. I'll be watching like Instagram reels and Facebook reels and all that stuff, and I think I get of all the wrestlers that I watch on these things, the one that stands out to me as like going back and now realizing how much more credit he deserved is Kurt Angle.
Oh, Kurt Angle was Kurt Angle was. I mean, the man broke his neck 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if he didn't end up with all the, drug issues and things like that, and the alcohol, whatever he was dealing with, like if you take that out of it and he stays in WWE instead of going to TNA, is it possible he goes down as a top 4 of all time?
God, I don't know. I would say he's a top 10.
Yeah.
He had a decent number of title runs. CM Punk.
I don't hear cult of personality. What happened here?
Oh, this is before he left. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I know.
this fire burns by Kill Switch Engage. Oh, is this the same Rumble that has yeah, this is this oh okay, all right. This is the same Rumble where Cody comes out and starts working with the Undertaker. Right?
I think so.
And if I'm correct, it's also the same Rumble where I think we're going to get Roddy Piper and Jimmy Snuka.
That is a thing. I don't know if it was this one, but it was a thing in a Rumble. Yes.
Yeah, and everybody in the match,
stopped and watched them.
just stops and watches the two of them. Oh, Chuck Palumbo going after CM Punk here.
It's like Nexus colored CM Punk. Up and there goes Palumbo. See you later. Up. Nope. Still alive.
No, there we go with
there we go. Hi,
with a variation of the GTS. He eliminates Chuck Palumbo. But we're not. This isn't 90 seconds between counts, is it? It's more like 60.
Yeah, they're definitely not 90 seconds. Who we got here?
Here comes Cody.
Up.
Oh my God! Talk about a.
Oh no! I got a 5-second commercial here. That's terrible.
Wow, I've got Cody and CM Punk already going to town with each
I
other
thought
here.
they were best friends, and Punk was there for Cody.
Cody just hit Punk with an atomic drop, and John Morrison decided he wanted to jump in on the festivities.
Those are some boring ass blue tights there with his brunette hair. But the only positive, no neck tattoo.
No neck tattoo.
No neck tattoo.
I know. You know what? If you can find that in the archives. We watched that one back in like 2020. We watched an episode of Dynamite. I think it was the episode. Oh, here you go. Here's the Undertaker's like drop kick, and he hits him with a drop kick. And Cody's like, I can't believe I'm actually doing it. I think Cody is he still tag team partners with Bob Holly at this point?
I don't know. Is that or Curtis Axel? Or is that too much down the road?
No, that's a little bit further down the road. Yeah, look at Cody working with the Undertaker here. Yeah, but we watched that Dynamite right after Cody got that tattoo. That thing is so bright fucking red on that episode. I was making fun of it the whole time.
Basically, he almost throws him right into Punk there. And Punk, like, oh, here we go. Umaga.
I know they love their Samoans in New York, don't they?
I mean, Umaga is just a fatter version of Jacob Fatu.
No, he's a fatter version of Solo Sikoa. Because Solo uses the Samoan spike, like Umaga just used there to eliminate Bob Holly. Umaga and Batista going at it now.
Now, but his son also wrestles, right? Zilla?
Yeah, he's still training with Booker T.
Okay. So he'll be the next one.
Yeah, there's a clip you could probably
find. What is all this shit
in
the ring right now, by the way?
What's that?
What's all this shit in the ring?
What's all I gotta see.
What's all like in the corner by Batista? Like, is that blueberries? What the fuck's on the mat there?
Something fell off somebody or someone.
I'm gonna go. While this is going on, I'm gonna go back for a second here and figure out how this shit.
I don't see what you're talking about.
Hold on, I gotta see. There's nothing in the corner right now. Holly goes after Umaga. Holly's gone. Then Batista hits Umaga. Trying to see what causes this shit to fall in the ring. Oh, okay. It's the braids. It's one of Umaga's braids. Falls apart.
All right.
Batista hits him, and his braid falls apart, and it's all the braids in the corner.
I've got Snitsky in the ring now. Snitsky's in it. He's going to town on
Yes, on Johnny
John
TV.
Morrison. Oh, Jesus. Cody just like,
Kicking him in the butt. Oh my goodness.
that's amazing seeing Cody in here and like knowing what he will eventually become. Oh, look at
This was his first Rumble, right?
He's working with CM Punk, his friend.
Yep. And this was his first one, though, right?
I think so. Like I said, I think he's tag teaming with Bob Holly at this time. He hasn't joined Legacy yet.
Best is he kicks Morrison, no reaction. I mean,
Oh
so
my
far
God,
it's really not
another
great,
guy.
Yeah. There we go.
The Miz with the jorts. Look at this. Oh my God, that outfit is terrible.
I have to say, of all the guys in WWE, I mean, you have to give The Miz some credit. He went from freaking Real World and doing promos on stairs in a house to being shit on in the locker room and hazed and everything.
To having the web address on his hand for his promo.
Yeah.
Remember that?
To literally had what at this point 25-year longevity.
Not 25. I think it's like 15. 2-time world champion, 8-time Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, I think he's been a United States champion, Grand Slam champion. I mean,
Yeah, you're close. Yeah, Miz. We were actually both. It's in the middle. Miz debuted on September 1st, 2006. So it's 19.
All right, so
19 years.
19.
I mean, most guys' WWE careers last a year, and he lasted 19, and still going. I mean,
wait, look who it is, Crabber. It's one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions. And he's already eliminated.
Oh, look at that.
And that's when he was doing the gold standard gimmick with the blonde hair.
Yep. And there's a super kick over the top, and he goes. Have a nice night. See you later.
Are they going to show it on the replay? They got to show it on the replay here. So he jumped up.
Didn't even do a Frankensteiner. And then boom.
Yeah, sweet chinned music right over the top rope.
You also notice the far majority of them are going out over that rope.
Yes, on the side of the you get it in the
camera.
The camera gets it. Yep.
It'll never be in this small of an arena again like this.
Oh no! Oh God, it's in
Saudi Arabia. Oh, here we go. You're right. It is this one. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I love how Snuka has to wear a shirt because he's so fat.
Then the fat roll, the nip. Oh.
Okay, immediately he no-sells the punch from John Morrison.
he's got jiggle tits going on.
Oh my God! At least he's got the wherewithal to get in there at this point.
Headbutt. Oh, and that hurt. Just now we're looking. Are we gonna fly? Nope. We're just gonna chop.
Oh, he ain't fly. Where's he? He'll jump off the top rope. He'll go right through the mat.
Headbutts. Somebody needs to give him a bra immediately.
They should have given him. They should have given him another shirt. Like before he went out there, they should have said, "Jimmy, just put this shirt on."
Yeah, hurting Batista, hurting everybody.
Daddy, can I make a football statement?
Is this Piper? Is this Piper? Yeah, here comes Piper. All right.
Little Crapper thought we were doing Wednesday Night Tailgate too. She runs in. She's like, "Can I make a football statement?" I'm like, "The wrong show."
Hell, she can still make a football
Oh,
statement.
she's gonna tell you Daniel Jones sucks, but Daniel Jones isn't a giant anymore, so don't stop my problem. Yeah,
Is Daniel Jones actually a Viking, or
he's a big nothing.
is he a free agent? I mean,
He'll be a Viking when Cousins is gone. Up, Snooka's like Snooka looks like an old Samoan grandma.
oh my God! Talk about the Battle of the Bulge.
Could they give him Piper a little bit longer shorts, not something so tight?
Look at Morrison. Look at Punk. Punk is on the floor. Look at Punk watching. Punk
Yeah.
turns to Morrison. See Punk turn to Morrison. Go, I can't believe we're watching this.
Yeah. And then he gets kicked.
Funny.
I got a commercial here for 30 seconds. Emirates best in-flight entertainment and showers in the sky.
Number 20 entrant. It's gotta be Kane.
Now, by the way, while this commercial's on, would you be willing, if you were on an Emirates first class plane, to take a shower in the sky using plain water?
Hey, that's what I mean. I hear those. I've seen that plane. That's like the plane that they use to fly in Crazy Rich Asians. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Yes.
Yeah, they have the whole front of the plane to themselves.
Oh, what a shame. Kane knocked out Snuka and Piper.
Yep, Kane eliminates. Hey, those I guess so. Snuka and Piper are part of Kane's.
Kane does still hold the record for most eliminations.
Yeah, he has a record for most eliminations over the years, or something like that.
Yes.
Look at Undertaker. Undertaker's getting ready to go after the mayor of Knox County here.
Yep. And instead goes after Michaels again, who's still got blood on his nose. And Umaga then punches him in the back. Yes. Yes. It's Carlito. It's Carlito.
Carlito, another guy who's still
That's
around.
not cool. Carlito's still great though. He can't wrestle anymore, but he's damn funny.
Well, with Finn missing, and JD is probably going to need a couple weeks to recover. I'm guessing that all Judgment Day action is going to have to go through Dominic and Carlito right now.
Yeah. Punk looking for a kick and backstabber.
Well, a lot of yellow trunks. You've got Carlitos in yellow, Punk's in yellow,
Morrison's in gold.
Morrison's in yellow. Cody is Blutista before Batista was blue.
Yep. We're definitely at 60 seconds here between these. Is this gonna be our is it time to play the game?
Yeah. 22 sounds like a good number.
Oh,
yeah.
Here we go.
Mick Foley.
Bang bang.
I've heard Foley's name getting thrown around for this year.
Well, supposedly ever since he's done the DDP yoga, he's like a new man.
Yeah, I heard he lost. He's the slimmest he's ever been.
Did you ever see the DDP yoga episode or like promo, whatever you want to call it, with Butterbean?
I think so.
What he does for Butterbean, I mean, is insane.
Oh, he does. He's changed. Dallas Page has changed a lot of lives.
He saved so many people. I think if Scott Hall got to him sooner, he would have saved Scott Hall too.
I think he worked on Scott Hall, but I think the damage had been done at that point. I love the story. Though that he tells about losing Jake the Snake losing the snake in his house.
Yeah.
Oh, he's underneath the sink, and he just packs up his stuff and leaves. He goes, "We do." Goes, "Oh, he'll come out. He'll come out in a little while." He just
Oh
left.
yes, Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Did you hear that? I know you know this story that Kennedy was basically going to get the title. He was supposed to. I think it was either win Money in the Bank or something, and he got injured. Yeah, it was Money in the Bank. He's supposed to win it,
No, he
and
got popped. He got
and he,
popped for roids.
yeah, but he also got injured before that.
He was going to be the whole thing. He was going to be revealed when they killed Vince. He was going to be revealed as the illegitimate son of Vince McMahon and take over the company, and Triple H was going to have to fight him at WrestleMania to get the company back. That was the plan until he got popped for
Right.
steroids.
But there was also a point where they were going to have him win the Money in the Bank and win the title.
Yeah,
And he got injured like 2 weeks before, and like it was like the plan was all set up for him, and he got injured. That guy had so much potential. Oh my goodness.
Boy, the ring is really filling up now.
Yep. We got to get some of these people out of here.
Yeah, I could tell you. I of all the surprises we're going to get this weekend, I can guarantee you there's one name we're not going to see.
Correct.
Aleister Black.
You think he comes in?
No, I think he comes in, but he doesn't come in till. I don't think he comes in till the Monday after WrestleMania.
Yeah. You know my problem is though.
Oh my God!
Snitsky gone.
Viscera.
Oh, and there goes Undertaker.
There goes Snitsky. Oh, and there goes finally the Undertaker is out.
And there goes Michaels.
Oh wow! I thought Michaels was like the last one.
No, not in this one.
Who threw out Michaels?
Kennedy.
Wow! Oh, what? Jeez. I thought it came down to Cena. Maybe it comes down to Hunter and Michael, or Hunter and Cena.
Undertaker's pissed.
Undertaker's destroying Snitsky. Punk is still in there.
Yep.
Cody is still in there.
There's nobody left besides Foley right now that's even main event worthy at this point.
And Foley is basically, Foley is 2008. Foley hasn't main evented for 8 years.
Cody's holding on. He's going to do the flip over. And then there it goes.
The cat.
Oh, boy. Better watch out.
Boy, that is some athleticism there.
House of Pain coming.
And then I said the other at Saturday night's main event, Mark Henry was there because Mark Henry's stint with AEW is effectively over. And I texted Sarge and I go, "Hey, how did Mark Henry's farewell match in AEW go?"
Oh, boy.
And
Isn't Mark Henry's son signed to WWE at this point?
That would explain why he's back in WWE then.
Yeah, his son is, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, that's right. We forgot. Hornswoggle is still in the match. Oh, man. It's 2008. R-Truth should be around, shouldn't he?
He would have been around, but I don't know if he's in this match. I already know. I remember who 2 of the final 5 are here. Because the whole point is how this ends.
Right. Well, I know who the last one is.
Yes, who was not supposed to be there.
Yes, we all. Yeah, I I do remember. I remember that being the big surprise that because he was supposed to be out for 9 months, and he was
Right.
back. He was back in 5. That's fucking crazy.
And here comes Chavo.
Chavito. If I remember correctly, I think Chavo is feuding with CM Punk over the ECW title. Yeah, they go right after each other. Yeah, that's what I was just like. Yeah, wasn't the whole purpose of Mark Henry going to AEW was that they wouldn't give him like a farewell match in WWE, so he said,
Right.
"Oh, I'll go to AEW and wrestle," and he never wrestled a fucking match.
Never. And didn't even really book anything either. This is the problem with this Rumble at this point. This Rumble is just filled with a bunch of fat guys.
It's a Madison
And then,
Square Garden. It is a
look at
Madison Square
Hornswoggle here.
Garden. It's a Madison Square Garden battle royale.
We got Big Daddy V and Mark Henry.
So now Hornswoggle is officially in. Oh my God, they're gonna eat him.
And there's Finley, is he even in the match, Finley?
I think he just came out to.
Yeah, I don't think Finley's
Yeah.
even in the match.
Yeah, he just came out to help Hornswoggle. he wrapped Kennedy in the head with the shillelagh.
Was Hornswoggle actually tossed out of the match, though?
I'm not sure. I think he might have climbed over the ropes or something. Yeah, it looks like he's out.
Yeah, they don't even know if he's out. Those doors are actually terrible in the back, though, that are opening for somebody. Like, they're just bad doors.
Oh, remember the one year that? Oh no, that was at the King of the Ring. Remember the one year they had the Hardy Boys standing there opening the doors for people.
Yeah, embarrassing. Like, somebody got fired for that one. So the question is, who has more roles in this match? Is it
God,
Umaga?
come
Is
on.
it Superfly or Big Daddy V?
It's Big Daddy. It's Mabel, of course.
I mean,
it's such that gear is an absolute fucking rib.
it's like triple tits going on there. It's like, it's not good. Here we go, number 28. And by the way, there was not one for like 2 minutes there, so the timing was completely all screwed up again.
Well, they had to get the Hornswoggle segment in. So
who? Who the hell is Elijah
the
Burke?
Pope, D'Angelo Dinero.
Oh, okay.
That's the Pope, D'Angelo.
I don't remember.
In TNA, he's the Pope, D'Angelo Dinero. Now he's Elijah Burke.
And somehow Batista gets thrown out here. They don't even know what happened with Batista.
Looks like Umaga just like knocked him out or something.
Yeah. Chavo just took out Punk. Completely anticlimactic. He went under Batista. Batista's still in.
Okay. So they. Oh, all right. Yeah. Batista's still in. Yeah, he just got.
Go think about
Samoan spiked.
Let's look at who's left in this ring right now. Big Daddy V, Mick Foley, way past his prime. Chavo Guerrero, Cody Rhodes, Carlito, the Pope, Kane, and Umaga. And finally, the game is here.
Now we get Hunter. Good pop
Who's
for
actually
Hunter.
champion right now at this point?
That is a good fucking. Oh, is it Randy Orton?
There goes Cody. See you later.
Wow, Triple H eliminating Cody. It's got to be Randy Orton. Because he's the only one. I think I might have. Don't I have the results?
There goes Big Daddy V. See you later.
Yeah. The matches. There were 4 matches before this. Ric Flair defeated MVP in a career-threatening match. JBL defeated Chris Jericho by DQ. Edge defeated Rey Mysterio to retain the world title, and Randy Orton defeated Jeff Hardy to retain the WWE Championship. So your champions are Randy Orton and Cope.
Those are some weak. That's just a weak roster at this point. You know the problem is because with no Austin and no Rock, like the roster just went to
Yeah, but
crap.
we're more than 5 years past Rock and Austin at this
Right.
point.
And the roster just hadn't reloaded yet. I mean, it was Hunter, it was Edge, it was Orton, it was Batista, it was Undertaker, and Michaels. That was the roster.
Well, that's the main event. That's the main event scene.
Yeah.
I think Edge just cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase, 2 years before?
Yeah, I would argue that the roster now is much stronger than what it was at this point.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, remember at this point they're also trying to build up Jeff Hardy. Remember?
Yes, when they're trying to give him the one push, before he gets into drugs again and again and again
and again.
And now we're going to tell us again that this is the best run they've ever had because he's clean for now.
All right, now this is going to be one of the. This is probably one of the 5 biggest pops in the history of professional wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking. I love the look on Triple H's face. He's like, this fucking guy again.
What he had a torn bicep? Is that what it was?
Yeah, he had a torn bicep. Supposed to take him 9 months to recover. He recovered in. I think I said 5. Actually, I think it was closer to 4.
Yeah, he was a question mark even to get to WrestleMania that year.
He is just an absolute physical freak at this point. Look at him. He doesn't look earnest. I hear Jerry Lawler. You got to be kidding me.
And that still goes down to me as the greatest promo of all time, by the way.
What's that?
The Mark Henry, going home, mama.
The salmon colored jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? While I was watching that, we were watching that one night. We were watching that, me and my dad, and Cena was out there, and then Henry comes out with his boots, and he's cutting the promo, and we're watching it, and Henry's talking about, and I go to my dad, I go, what the hell is Cena doing out there? I go, why the hell is Cena standing over there in the corner the whole time? And we knew something was up when I noticed that.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't going to be that simple. I got another Slim Jim commercial here. I got to cut through 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Just a little spine buster action.
Is that a Slim Jim commercial with
LA
Macho
Knight.
Man, or is it LA Knight and Jey Uso?
It's an LA Knight and Bianca Belair.
Oh, okay. So it's all right. That one. All right.
With Macho on the TV. A spear from Batista.
Batista spears Umaga.
Kennedy's
There
gone.
goes Kennedy.
And at least now we have 5 legitimate wrestlers that could win this. And then Umaga's gone. See you later.
Oh, I always like to point out who the final 4 are, because it's usually your top 4 guys, or
guys that are going to eventually become a top guy.
Right. So it's Kane, Batista, Triple H, and Cena. That's your final 4. And now it's down to, it's, besides, if you throw in Edge and Randy Orton, these are your top 5 guys right now. So, that's the thing that WWE did that WCW couldn't do. WWE was able to build new stars. So,
right. WCW just recycled the old ones.
yeah, here's
outside of Goldberg.
these guys are all, Triple H has been there a little bit longer. Oh, here he goes. Goes Batista with the double thumbs down.
Yeah.
Cena with the "You Can't See Me."
And now we're gonna get a suck it.
Double sucks it. Yep. Yeah, I
It does
guess
not have it.
I
Not
think
not the same effect as Pete Weber on the bowling alley telling you to suck it.
PDW. Remember when he would do the PDW like RVD?
Yes. I was a bowler, so I did enjoy little Pete Weber, and supposedly he was a total dick in real life. And actually, another total dick, Parker Bone the Third. People said they love him, and so he was a very friendly guy. I want to run in with him. Total dick.
What's the weight of the bowling ball that you use, Crapper?
I did use 16 until it blew out my wrist,
Oh,
and that's ended my bowling career with 4 300s and an 800 series. So
I have a 12-pound bowling ball.
last time I bowled was last summer ish. Last spring, I took out a 14-pound bowling ball I got after I got hurt. Hadn't bowled in 2 years, and literally out of the bag shot 277, and actually should have bowled 300. I had the front 6, and just my wrist gave out on the 7th ball, and I caught a little flat and left a 9 count. And then at that point, the last ball I didn't care, but I struck the rest of the way out. Pretty
There
much.
is off the back body drop clothesline by Triple H, and
Yep.
Batista is out, and it's down to Hunter and Cena.
At least Hunter doesn't have a taped up quad at this point.
Oh yeah. I had a good run a couple of years ago. We were bowling. I think I had I can't remember. I had like 10 strikes in a row, and then the bowling alley actually shut down
Oh, that's outstanding.
while I was rolling my 10th strike in a row. It's funny because the bowling ball I have is my dad's, and we have the same name. And my brother he goes, "Can I have the ball?" And I go, "Your name is not on the ball."
Oh my goodness.
I go,
The
"My
name
name is
on the
on the
ball.
ball. Get your own ball, put your name on."
Nobody does that anymore. There's no more names on the balls.
A monogrammed bowling ball.
I had a couple of those. I had a name on the ball until I got my first urethane ball, and that was the end of it. And then I got my red pulse, the track. I think it was track. Coming storm. It's like a red pulse though. Had a little heartbeat on it. First reactive ball I had changed my game completely. All right, now we got little ooh, yeah, ooh. And they're chanted for Triple H. They're not training for Cena at this point.
I don't think we're in full LOL Cena wins at this point.
No.
I think that didn't really start to take effect until 4 years from this is when he buried the Nexus.
And we're gonna look for the AA now.
The AA. I remember when it was the FU.
Yeah, it was more fun with the FU, but
The FU, the F5 and the FU.
yep. Up. Nope. Kick up. Let's stick it. Nope. A little reversal. And a double clothesline.
Yeah. Let's get a reset.
Give him some instructions from the referees.
Who just stuck their head out from?
Ooh, you're right. Who just stick their hat? Let's see.
It was someone in a suit. That wasn't Vince, was it?
I'm gonna look at this again to see who. Looking quick here. It is. No, it's like just a random security guy. And we have the almost over the top here. And a DDT.
I didn't get the DDT yet. Oh, there.
I was trying to catch back up after just checking out the security guy. Little fireman's carry here.
I've noticed people milling around at that entranceway all fucking night.
Yeah. I don't know who these people are. So it definitely seems like security people of some sort at the garden. Have you ever noticed like a garden match, like anything at the garden? There's just random guys in suits, so they're security. The amount of random security guys at Knicks games are crazy. Oh, and there it is, the FU over the top rope.
I got him in the far. Well, now I just have. Yeah, I just seen it. Just went for the. Yep, FU over the top rope after Hunter attempted the pedigree. There it is.
I'm pointing at his surgery. And I would assume Triple H was supposed to win this Rumble originally before the Cena return.
Right, and then that would have set up
Triple H, Orton.
Triple H and Orton, yeah.
And Triple H would have won the title. And instead, we did not get that. And
Which
there you go.
This is WrestleMania
24.
24.
Let's see, WrestleMania 24 here.
When they do these, it's always there's like a guy wins a Rumble, he'll challenge someone, but it'll end up being a three-way match. They pull that all the time, which I don't like.
Let's see. We had Kane becoming the number one contender for the ECW championship.
Oh, wow. I bring it up, and the first thing I see is Floyd Mayweather and the Big Show.
Yeah, JBL beats Finlay in a Belfast brawl. Punk won the Money in the Bank. Batista beat Umaga for Battle for Brand Supremacy singles match.
Ugh.
Kane then beats Chavo for the ECW championship. Shawn Michaels with the I Love You with the super kick on Flair.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Yep. Beth Phoenix, the wife of Cope, and Melina.
The ex-girlfriend of John Morrison.
Defeated Maria and Ashley, who had Snoop Dogg, in a Playboy Bunny Mania Lumberjill match.
Maria, the wife of Mike Bennett.
Yes, Maria Kanellis.
Is that the Ashley? Yeah, is that the Ashley that's isn't that the one that's passed away?
I think so.
Yeah.
Randy Orton beat Triple H and John Cena in a triple threat match.
See, there it is, just like I said. Triple H found his way into the match somehow.
Floyd Money Mayweather beats Big Show, and The Undertaker defeated Edge by submission for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. So there you go.
Yeah, so John Cena went on to challenge Orton, and Triple H still found his way
into the match, but it was not the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was the streak.
Yes, and not even like a choke slam or a tombstone, a submission. I would assume Hell's Gate.
Oh yeah, probably Hell's Gate.
Probably Hell's Gate.
By the way, if you go to Edge's Wikipedia page, it still says Edge. It says Adam Joseph Copeland, known as the wrestler Edge, who performs under the name Cope.
Yeah, I got to cope with watching his matches at this point.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one thing I wanted to mention, and I will mention it to you. So, how do you feel about how they resolved the Tony Storm amnesia gimmick?
By having her just randomly become Tony Storm again? Like,
No payoff.
There's no payoff. She just is
No
Tony Storm.
payoff. She just gets up and says, "I've been acting for 6 weeks now."
I don't know what's going on anymore with that organization.
At least, I mean, why not? Why not do it in the match or do it during the match? It would have had more effect. No, just
She got hit in the
randomly
head.
after a promo with Mariah May, she just reveals like she's been acting the whole time.
It's somebody needs to go in there and just reboot from square one. Just complete solid reboot.
Oh my god, I got images in my head of when Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo rebooted W. Oh my god, they rebooted WCW. Oh,
Yes, they want to have a brand new title and everything. So many things went so wrong at the end of WCW. It just was a complete Dean Malenko losing a match because he forgets the rules of the match. I mean, can't go out the road. What do? Climb out.
I remember watching because back then it used to be because Nitro used to come on at 8,
Yes.
so I'd watch the first hour
First
of
hour
Nitro. And then then at 9:00 I would turn on to Raw, and towards the end I didn't even turn back to Nitro.
Yeah, it was just so bad.
I remember I turned on that episode to see what Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff were going to do, and Russo was in there with like members of the New Blood, and he had like I forget if Shane Douglas was in there. And I think that was the first night that Chris Candido was in WCW. And Chris Candido is in the ring with Sonny. And I just looked at it. I was like, the fuck is Chris Candido doing?
David Arquette winning.
This is what we're gonna do. We want to showcase the new blood, the new wrestlers, the future of the company. We're gonna put Chris Candido fucking front and center. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm sold.
It was terrible.
Give me Lex Luger and Sid Vicious instead.
Oh my, those were not good days of wrestling. Not good days. But alas, on that note.
Well, thank you for joining me tonight, Crapper. Did you have a good time watching Royal Rumble 2008?
I did. I guess I'm off tomorrow, so that's what allowed me to stay up tonight and pull this off. So,
what are you off from?
We are most New York schools are off tomorrow for the Chinese New Year.
Well, I thought it was going to lead into something about taxes for you to throw out there.
No. There's although we already did our first return. So as always, if you need your taxes done at a fair, cheap rate and with good service, give us a call. Hummel and Edelman Tax and Accounting, 516-636-5033. And we also need a plug. What's the name of Shane's vitamin thing?
Atlantis Nutrition.
Yes. We had to plug Atlantis Nutrition, getting Sugar Shane jacked up. Never seen that guy more jacked in my life. A little scared of him, actually. He's going to rip my fucking head off. But you want to look like $1 million and look 10 years younger than what you really are. Atlantis Nutrition. Get it.
Was it promo code OOS23?
Yes, OOS23.
OOS23. Get 10% off.
Yes. You don't need a promo code for Hummel and Edelman. You just call and say, I heard it on the show. We'll give you 20% off.
And he also has apparel, but that one's more new, and I can't remember what it is. But you can find it in last week's episode.
Yes, that is it's the Kurt Hennig merchandise.
The Kurt Hennig merchandise.
We're just gonna leave Kurt and leave out the Hennig, but we can't use the rest of his name. So Kurt Hennig merchandise for Sugar Shane. So.
Well, I don't know if I will be live on Saturday. I might be live on Saturday I would just be live for the men's Royal Rumble. That's probably all I would. I'll just come on live to cover the men's Royal Rumble, all the surprises and who the winner is.
I don't think I'll be watching it live. I got to be in Brooklyn all day on Saturday and Sunday, and then I got to go out Saturday night. So I don't think I'll even be watching it live. I'll be watching it on replay. So
yeah, if you're around, you're free to join me, Crapper.
I will.
I know that I don't think that Sugar Shane will be around. So if perchance I cannot find a co-host, maybe I might just delay it for Tuesday. But just keep an eye on the X, and I'll give updates and let you know if I'm going live or if we'll just watch it on replay next Tuesday. So
Will do. Good talking to you, Doc. Appreciate the inclusion tonight. And
yes, thank
hopefully
you
I
for
was
joining
able
me. I
to hold up
appreciate
my
it.
end of the bargain a little bit.
And oh God, I forgot to think of someone to send it. Oh, you know what? I can you know, I got to deal with the Eagles now in the Super Bowl, so why not? Saquon Bark, on behalf of the Sunday Night Crapper, I am the Nightmare Doctor, and Saquon Barkley, you can go to hell.
Yes, please
Straight
do.
to hell,
Please do.
buddy.
Please go straight to hell. You know who? I'm going to add one more to it. Mike Ruick. I said Mike Ruick also.
Mike Rowe.
Because this guy is a fraud and bet against the Eagles last week.
Mike Rook, you and Saquon Barkley. You heard it from Crapper.
Yep. Go straight to hell. There you go.